Stop everything, right now. If you're a parent, I need you to listen to every single word I'm about to say. Because what I'm about to tell you isn't just a story, it's a warning, one that could save your child's life. This is about a mother who trusted her 10-year-old daughter, who gave her a tablet for educational purposes, who thought she was being a modern, trusting parent. Until one random Tuesday afternoon, when she decided to check what her daughter had been watching. What she found made her physically sick, made her call the police, made her realize she'd been living with a stranger for 6 months without knowing it. Her daughter, her sweet, innocent 10-year-old, had been exposed to things no child should ever see, had been talking to people no child should ever meet, had been one click away from danger so terrible, this mother can't sleep at night thinking about what almost happened. This isn't a story about bad parenting. It's about good parents who made one crucial mistake. They trusted technology to raise their children while they looked away. By the end of this story, you will check your child's device. You will have uncomfortable conversations. You will realize that in 2025, the biggest danger to your child isn't outside your home. It's in their hands, on that screen you gave them. Stay with me, because every parent needs to hear this before it's too late. Welcome to Worth African Tales, a home of beautiful African stories with powerful lessons for modern families. Adiz and Chidi lived in a comfortable home in Lagos with their 3 children, Kelechi 12, Zara 10, and Tobe 7. They considered themselves modern, educated parents. Adiz was a banker. Chidi ran a logistics company. They worked hard to provide their children with the best, good schools, nice clothes, and yes, technology. Each child had a tablet, for schoolwork, they said, for learning, for staying connected in a digital world. We can't raise them like we were raised, Adiz told her friends. This is a different generation. They need to be tech-savvy to compete. Their friends agreed. All their children had devices. It was normal, modern, necessary. Zara, their 10-year-old, was their sweet, artistic middle child. She loved drawing, watching cartoons, and what they thought were innocent YouTube videos. She was quiet, well-behaved, never caused trouble, the kind of child parents brag about. Zara is so easy, Adiz would say. She entertains herself, stays in her room, no drama, unlike Kelechi who's always arguing or Tobe who won't sit still. Zara would spend hours in her room with her tablet, drawing, watching videos, doing homework, or so they thought. Adiz and Chidi were busy parents. Work consumed them. When they came home tired, seeing Zara quietly occupied in her room felt like a blessing, not a warning sign. At least we know where she is, Chidi would say, not roaming the streets like other kids. They'd set parental controls when they first gave her the tablet 2 years ago, but as Zara got older and proved herself responsible, they'd loosened restrictions. She's 10 now, she's mature, we have to trust her, Adiz reasoned. They'd occasionally ask, "What are you watching?" "Cartoons, Mama, art tutorials, school videos." And they believed her. Why wouldn't they? She was their daughter, their good girl. But over 6 months, subtle changes happened. Changes so small they almost missed them. Zara became more secretive. She'd close apps quickly when someone entered her room. She'd take her tablet to the bathroom. She'd wake up at odd hours. They'd hear her giggling at 2 a.m. When asked, she'd say, "Just watching something funny, Mama. Sorry if I was loud." She started using words they didn't recognize, internet slang, references they didn't understand. "Kids these days have their own language," Chidi joked. "We're getting old." Zara's art changed too. Her drawings became darker, stranger, more mature than a 10-year-old should create. Her teacher mentioned it at a parent meeting. Zara's recent artwork is concerning, very violent imagery, very mature themes. She's just exploring her creativity, Adiz defended. She's artistic. Artists draw dark things sometimes. The teacher pushed gently. Perhaps monitor what media she's consuming. Sometimes children mimic what they see. Adiz felt defensive, criticized. We monitor our children, we're good parents. But did they, really? The truth was, they'd stopped checking months ago. They'd assumed she was fine because she seemed fine, because she was quiet, because she didn't cause obvious problems. That was their first mistake. It was a random Tuesday afternoon. Adiz came home early, a rare occurrence. She was tired, stressed from work. Zara was at school. Her tablet sat on the kitchen counter, charging. Adiz made tea, sat down, and something mother's intuition, divine intervention, random impulse, made her pick up that tablet. She told herself she was just checking battery. But once she held it, she thought, when was the last time I actually looked at what she watches? She unlocked it. The password was easy, Zara's birthday. They'd set it together. She opened YouTube first. The history made her pause. Videos about makeup tutorials for adults. Videos about relationships, inappropriate for a 10-year-old. Videos with thumbnails that made Adiz uncomfortable. Maybe she clicked accidentally, Adiz thought. Kids click things by mistake. Then she opened TikTok, an app she didn't even know was installed. Zara had an account, with videos of herself. Adiz's hands started shaking. Her 10-year-old daughter had been posting videos, dancing, lip-syncing, some of them suggestive, inappropriate, mimicking adult influencers in ways that made Adiz's stomach turn. The comments section made it worse. Grown men commenting, so pretty, DM me, how old are you? Messages with emojis that made Adiz want to vomit. This can't be real, Adiz thought. This is my baby, my Zara. But it got worse. She checked Instagram, another app she hadn't known about, another account. Zara had 847 followers, most of them grown men, and she was following accounts featuring content no child should see, adult content, violent content, dangerous content. Adiz opened the direct messages. Grown men, messaging her daughter. You're so beautiful. Can we be friends? Send me more pictures. And horrifyingly, Zara had been responding, innocently, naively, thank you. Okay, what kind of pictures? Adiz dropped the tablet. Her heart was pounding so hard she thought she'd faint. She picked it up again, hands trembling, and went deeper. WhatsApp. Zara had WhatsApp. There was a group chat, Zara and several other children and adults. They were sharing videos of children, inappropriate videos. And there were private chats, men asking Zara personal questions, where she lived, what school she attended, if she could meet them. One message read, your parents don't need to know, this is just between us, you're so mature for your age. Adiz couldn't breathe, couldn't think, her baby, her innocent daughter, for how long had this been happening? She checked the browser history. She wished she hadn't. Searches, disturbing searches, questions about things a 10-year-old shouldn't even know exist. And worst of all, downloaded videos, in a hidden folder, videos that Adiz had to stop watching after 5 seconds because they were so disturbing, so wrong, so dangerous. Adiz called her husband, sobbing, come home, now something's wrong with Zara. When Zara came home from school, both parents were waiting. The tablet sat on the table between them. Zara's face went white. She knew. Sit down, Adiz said, her voice shaking. Zara sat. She looked terrified, like she'd been caught. How long? Adiz asked. How long have you had these apps, these accounts? Zara's eyes filled with tears. I don't know, a few months. A few months. Chitty's voice was too loud, too angry. He was trying not to shout. You've been talking to grown men for months. They're my friends, Zara protested. They're nice to me. Nice to you? Adiz wanted to scream. Baby, they're not your friends. They're dangerous. They're predators. They want to hurt you. No, they don't. You don't understand. They think I'm special. They think you're a target, Chitty interrupted. Zara, do you understand what could have happened? Do you understand that these men were trying to meet you, to touch you, to hurt you? Zara started crying. I didn't think, I just wanted, everyone at school has followers. Everyone posts videos. I just wanted to be popular like them. Adiz felt her heart breaking. Her daughter didn't understand. She thought she was playing, making friends, being cool. She didn't know she was being groomed. "The videos you downloaded," Adiz said carefully. "Where did you get them?" "Someone sent them," Zara whispered. "In the group chat, they said everyone watches them, that it's normal." "It's not normal," Adiz said firmly. "Baby, what you saw, that's not normal. That's not okay. And the people who sent those to you are criminals. They're hurting you even though they're not touching you." Zara looked confused. But I thought I was just having fun, making friends online. Everyone does it." And that's when Adiz realized her daughter didn't know. She genuinely didn't understand the danger, because no one had taught her. They'd given her a device and assumed she'd be safe. They'd trusted the internet to be kind. They'd believed parental controls were enough. But they weren't. Adiz and Chitty called the police. It was the hardest call they'd ever made. "We need to report. Our daughter has been talking to predators online. We found inappropriate messages. Content, we need help." The police took it seriously. They came to the house, took Zara's tablet, began investigating the accounts that had been messaging her. A female officer sat with Zara, gently, kindly, and explained what had been happening to her. "Those men weren't your friends, sweetheart. They were pretending to be nice so they could hurt you. What they sent you, what they asked you, that's called grooming. They were preparing you to meet them, to do things no child should ever do." Zara started sobbing. "I didn't know, I thought they just liked me. I thought I was special." "You are special," the officer said. "But baby, adults who want to be friends with children, that's never okay. Real adults protect children. They don't ask children for pictures or videos. They don't tell children to keep secrets from parents." The investigation revealed devastating truths. 3 of the men messaging Zara lived in Lagos, close to her school. They'd been planning to accidentally meet her. 1 had already been arrested before for child abuse. He was a repeat offender, using fake accounts to find new victims. The group chat Zara was in had 16 children, all of them under 12, all of them being exposed to inappropriate content, all of them being groomed. "Your daughter is a victim," the officer told Adiz and Chitty. "But she's also lucky. You found this before physical harm happened. Many parents don't find out until it's too late." Adiz and Chitty felt destroyed, guilty. How had they not known? How had they not seen? They took Zara to a child psychologist. Dr. Amara specialized in children exposed to online abuse. "What she saw, those videos, those images, they've changed her," Dr. Amara explained. "She can't unsee them. They've introduced concepts her brain wasn't ready for. This is trauma, even though no one physically touched her." "How do we fix this?" Adiz begged. "How do we make her innocent again?" "You can't," Dr. Amara said gently. "You can't give her back her innocence. But you can help her heal. Therapy, conversations, supervised internet use, rebuilding trust." The healing was slow, painful. Zara had nightmares. She felt ashamed, like she'd done something wrong. She couldn't understand why her friends were actually bad people. "But they were so nice to me," she'd cry. "They made me feel special when no one else did." That hurt most of all. Their daughter had been lonely, had wanted attention, had found it in the worst possible place because her parents were too busy to notice. Adiz quit her job. They couldn't afford it, but she couldn't afford to keep missing her daughter's life. Chitty cut his work hours. They'd have less money, but money didn't matter if they lost their child to the internet. They removed all tablets from the house, all unsupervised devices. The children protested, especially Kelechi, the 12-year-old. "This isn't fair. I didn't do anything wrong. Why am I being punished because Zara was stupid?" Adiz looked at her older son. "Bring me your phone." Kelechi hesitated. "Why?" "Bring it now." Reluctantly, he did. Adiz checked and found similar things, not as severe as Zara's but concerning. Apps he'd hidden, accounts he'd lied about, group chats with strangers. "You see," Adiz said, "this isn't about punishment. This is about protection. All of you need help navigating this world. and we failed you by not guiding you. The family created new rules, strict rules, rules some might call extreme. No personal devices under age 13. The children could use family devices in common areas only. Parents check everything, every app, every message, every search. No privacy when it comes to safety. Internet time is supervised. Someone is always present. Open conversations. They talk about online dangers weekly, uncomfortable topics, real threats. School is informed. Teachers monitor for concerning behavior. You're being too strict, Adi's friends said. Kids need independence. You need to trust them. I do trust them, Adiz replied. I don't trust the internet. And I don't trust predators who spend all day figuring out how to reach our children. Other parents thought they were overreacting. Your daughter was just unlucky. That won't happen to my child. But it was happening, all around them. At Zara's school, when Adiz shared her story anonymously, at a parent meeting, 3 other mothers came forward privately. We found similar things. Our son was in a group chat with adults. Our daughter was sending pictures to someone pretending to be a teenage boy. It was an epidemic, and most parents had no idea. 6 months into their new rules, Zara was doing better. Therapy helped. Constant communication helped. Knowing her parents were present helped. One day, she said to Adiz, "Mama, I'm still angry you took my tablet." "I know, baby. But I'm also glad, because now I know those people weren't really my friends. They were trying to hurt me, and you saved me." Adiz hugged her daughter tight. "I should have saved you sooner. I should have been paying attention before it got that bad." Other kids at school, their parents don't check their phones. They do whatever they want online. "I know, and I worry about them." "Me too," Zara said quietly, "because I know what's out there now, and it's scary." Adiz and Chitty started a community program, teaching parents about online safety, showing them what to look for, giving them tools. At first, parents were defensive. "I know what my child does online." "Do you?" Adiz would ask. "Do you know every app, every account, every person they talk to?" She'd share statistics. 1 in 5 children receive unwanted sexual solicitations online. 89% of sexual solicitations happen in chat rooms or through instant messaging. Only 25% of children who encounter unwanted sexual material online tell a parent. The average age children are first exposed to online pornography is 11 years old. Parents were shocked, but my child is only 8, 9, 10. "So was mine," Adiz said, "and I almost lost her." The program grew. Other parents joined. They created a WhatsApp group, ironically using technology to fight technology's dangers. They shared tips. Check devices randomly, not just when suspicious. Know every password to every account. Use monitoring apps unapologetically. Have devices charge in parents' room at night. Teach children about online predators early. Don't wait until they're old enough. Make it clear, privacy is earned, safety comes first. Some children hated it, called their parents controlling, compared them to friends whose parents were cool and didn't check phones. But Adiz told her children, "I don't need you to like me right now. I need you to be alive and safe. When you're older, you'll understand." 2 years after the discovery, Zara was 12, healing, stronger, wiser than she should have to be. She was allowed limited internet use now, supervised, with heavy restrictions, earning back privileges slowly. One day, a new girl joined her class. Shy, quiet, always on her phone during breaks. Zara noticed things. The way the girl hid her screen, the way she smiled at messages, the way she used language that suggested she was talking to someone older. Zara told her teacher, "I think something's wrong. I think someone might be talking to her online, someone bad." The teacher investigated, and Zara was right. The girl was in the early stages of being groomed. A 17-year-old boy, actually a 34-year-old man, was messaging her, building trust, asking increasingly inappropriate questions. Because Zara recognized the signs, they stopped it early. The girl's parents were grateful, horrified. They'd had no idea. "How did you know?" they asked Zara. "Because it happened to me," Zara said simply. "And my mom saved me, so I wanted to help save her." Adiz cried when Zara told her. Her daughter, her traumatized, healing daughter, had used her pain to protect someone else. "I'm so proud of you," Adiz said. "Mama, a lot of kids at school, their parents don't know what they're doing online. They don't check, they don't talk about it." "I know, baby. We should tell them, not to be mean, but to help, like you helped me." And they did. Zara, with her mother's support, started a peer program at school. Kids teaching kids about online safety. Because sometimes, children listen to other children better than adults. The program was called "What I Wish My Parents Knew." In it, children, supervised by adults, shared apps parents don't know about, tricks kids use to hide things, dangers they've encountered, what they wish their parents would ask them. It opened parents' eyes in ways lectures never could. One father said, "I had no idea. My son is 9. I thought he was too young for these dangers, but hearing what these kids know, what they've seen, I'm going home right now to check his tablet." That's all Adiz wanted. Parents paying attention before tragedy struck, not after. If you're watching this, I have a question. When was the last time you checked your child's device? Not glanced at it, actually checked. Every app, every message, every account. Because I promise you, whatever you think your child is doing online, there's more you don't know. This isn't about not trusting your child. It's about not trusting a world that has learned to reach children through screens. Predators have evolved. They don't grab children off streets anymore, that's too risky. Instead, they groom them online, build trust, make children feel special, seen, important. And then they destroy them. Your child's innocence is not guaranteed just because they're in your house, in their room, on a device you gave them. So here's what you do, today, right now. Check their device, all of it, everything. Have the hard conversation. Tell them about predators, about grooming. Don't sugarcoat it. Set rules, strict ones, supervised internet, no secret accounts. Monitor constantly. Make it clear, safety over privacy, always. Pay attention to changes, to secrecy, to new language or behavior. Your child might get angry, might call you controlling, might say you don't trust them. Say this, "I trust you. I don't trust the people trying to reach you, and I love you too much to risk losing you to danger I could have prevented." Because here's the truth. Adiz's daughter was lucky. They found out before physical harm happened. Not every family is that lucky. Don't wait for a wake-up call. Don't wait until something happens. Don't assume it won't happen to my child. It can. It does, every single day. So check their device. Have the conversation. Be the parent who protects, even when your child doesn't understand why. One day, they'll thank you, just like Zara thanked her mother. This is your sign. Don't ignore it. Go check, right now, while there's still time.